The average person walks by a murderer, 36 times in their life.
One Wabash Valley health expert says the mental health of others has a direct impact on your life. Question for you: do you value your health and the health of your family? Of course you do. In fact, it probably ranks as top priority.
But what if the mental health struggle of complete strangers was costing you? As News 10's Lindsay Yates found out, it is. She joins us now live in the newsroom. Lindsay, what have you learned?
Mike, Patrice, tonight we take you inside the Vigo County Jail. There we've discovered a world many are oblivious to, where the line between patient and inmate is often blurred. So what can be done, if anything at all? We asked that very question. Inside these walls,
we operate like our own small little town.
but instead of upstanding citizens, it's a town full of the accused, and Vigo County Sheriff Greg Ewing is responsible for them.
Range anywhere from murderers to child molesters.
And many behind these bars have fallen victim to the power of drugs.
About 80% of the people that are incarcerated is of a result of drugs.
Much as you might expect, but then there are those.
They're being bombarded by some kind of rays coming from the universe in their jail cell.
They are the inmates who suffer from mental illness. Does it feel overwhelming sometimes?
Oh, it is tremendously overwhelming.
A feeling Nurse Susan Streeter is familiar with. Her challenge is to keep those inmates stable.
We have to be on our toes all the time.
If you ask anyone here, they are barely managing. Often the jail walls push past their limit of their 268 inmate maximum. And we're told 30% of those inmates suffer from a mental illness.
They can take their shirt or their pants and create something to go around their neck and hang it on the bar, try to hang themselves that way.
Let's take a trip back in time to the 70s. That's when states began closing psychiatric hospitals, but the mentally ill did not disappear into thin air. Ewing recalls an eye-opening moment.
And I can remember one time as a young deputy taking this female that we had found that was actually in a tub of water and had slit her wrists. During the initial evaluation part, they said, well, she's been drinking, we'll just take her to jail. And I said, take her to jail for what? She doesn't need a jail, she needs help.
But instead, many are locked in a cell where help is in short supply.
I do feel bad for them. I just wish there was something better out there for them.
The entire medical budget each year is just under $1 million. It may sound like a lot, but more than $100,000 is used on medication for the mentally ill.
Everything that we're doing is taxpayers' money.
So you may be asking, why treat them at all? Well, when inmates' lives are put in jeopardy.
It opens up the gates for lawsuits, for settlements, which is also taxpayers' money.
But more than the money, they are the people
That you're eating supper with, or people that you go to church with, even people you socialize, you live beside.
And if they wind up here, Ewing wonders,
How do you keep somebody on their meds and be productive citizens? That's where this chain is broken.
broken, but can it be fixed?
And I don't know what the answer is.
However, there is something being done to help these inmates, but will it be enough? The answer coming up tomorrow in part 2 of Mental Capacity. Back to you in the studio.
All right, thank you very much, Lindsay. For mental health resources and extended interviews, head over to our website, WTHI-TV.com.